Today, I'm going to lead you through a quick Pilates for beginners routine. This routine is going to focus on some of the basic and core Pilates exercises. Whether you're new and just getting started and want a strong foundation, or you've been doing Pilates for a while and you just want to get back to basics for a solid foundational workout, this is for you. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start down on our mat. So go ahead and roll yourself slowly back onto your mat. Rest your head, and we're going to take a minute to get aligned. So we want to rest the arms long down by our side. We want to let the collarbone fall open. Chest is wide. Feet are flat on the floor and about the distance of a hand away from your glutes. Good. From here, take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, I just want you to think of drawing your waist in as if you're wearing a corset, okay? And then release. So take an inhale. As you exhale, imagine you're cinching your waist in front to back, side to side. And release. Inhale. Exhale, drawing everything in, front to back, side to side. Also imagining the pelvic floor lifting up out of the base of your pelvis, because that is also a part of a strong core. So we're lifting and we're cinching, and then release. So this is how we connect to the transverse abdominis, the deep core muscles that we want to utilize in Pilates to build true core strength, to reduce back pain, to feel stronger, to improve alignment and breath. Okay, release. Let's do one more. Inhale, we relax, we let the belly expand. Exhale, we draw everything in, front to back, side to side, lifting from the bottom. Good, and release again. We're gonna add some movement. So we inhale to prepare. As you exhale, feel that same sensation of everything drawing in, engaging your core. Flatten the back, peel your spine up off of the mat, one vertebra at a time. We're gonna come into the top of our bridge or our pelvic curl here, and I want you to pause. You may notice that in some exercises, or I think yoga even, you push up as high as you can. That's not our goal here in Pilates. Our goal is to stay connected to our core and stay aligned in our spine. So we want to have a straight line from shoulder out to knees. Ribs are drawing closer together in the front. And now we're going to move through the spine. So we start with the upper back, rolling one vertebra at a time all the way down to create flexibility and mobility in the spine. Release down to a neutral spine position. Inhale. Exhale, feel that sensation of wrapping and drawing in as you peel yourself up off of the mat. Pause at the top to reach the knees forward over the toes, pressing down into both feet. You should feel engaged in your glutes and your hamstrings. Inhale. Exhale, soften the chest, roll down one vertebra at a time. Let's do two more like that. If you don't feel like you have a lot of movement in your spine right now, just means you need to do more Pilates, and you'll get there. Rolling down. Good. One more for good measure. Rolling up. Make sure those knees aren't going wide. Keep your knees pointing straight forward over your toes. Soften the chest. Roll your way down one vertebra at a time. Good. Find a neutral spine position. So not super flat in your spine, not super arched in your lower back. You want to find that happy medium where the top of your pelvis is flat. Now find that contraction that we talked about in the beginning. Inhale, exhale to stabilize. Bring your right knee to tabletop and your left knee up to tabletop. You can have about a fist distance between your knees. Now notice how you feel here. If you start to notice yourself arching in your back, then you're going to want to err on the side of a more flattened back until you build that strength, okay? If you feel like you're stretching, you also might need to make sure that your knees are right over your hip bones. Good. From here, keeping that core engaged, so keep pulling the belly button back towards your spine, opening up across your chest. Hinge your thigh, tap, and bring it back in. Inhale, reach to tap the mat, and exhale, bring it back in. So what you'll notice here is this is deep core work. It doesn't look fancy, but it feels like it's working if we're doing it right. Notice how I am reaching my thigh bone away. I'm not just tapping the feet, right? We're actually reaching the thigh bone, and exhale, draw it back in. Inhale, exhale, Inhale, exhale, keep going. Good. We're going to do 2 more. Now glue the knees together. Bring your arms out to a T, palms up to the sky. Knees are glued. Inhale as the hips, knees, and feet go to one side. Exhale, use the belly muscles to come back to center. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, center. Can you keep both shoulder blades pressed into the mat? We have boats and planes going by today. It's a busy day at the beach. Good, 1 more here. And hug the knees in towards your chest. Beautifully done. From here, bring your knees to tabletop position. Interlace your hands behind your head. Bring your elbows into your peripheral vision. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to lift up and lengthen back down. Exhale, curling up in the front of, or the top of your rib cage. You kind of want to think of curling right about middle of your chest and lower down. Just for 3 more. Pull your belly in and up as you lift. On the next one, lift and hold, and reach one leg, and switch, and switch. So we're trying to keep the belly pulling up and in. We're trying to keep our shoulders lifted and our elbows in our peripheral vision, really resting our head in our hands. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees draw in and give yourself a nice hug here. From here, press your shins into your hands, nod your chin towards your chest, rolling up into a seated position. From here, extend your legs straight forward, take them about the width of your mat. Now here you want to come into a seated position, not a rounded spine, right? This is not our ideal posture here. We want to roll through those hips, so you might need to bend your knees. Bring your head back into your hands. There's that tall spinal posture that we want in Pilates. We're going to inhale and rotate, making sure that we don't start twisting our elbows. Keep those elbows nice and wide, head tall, and come back to center. Inhale, rotate, back to center. Think of your rib cage rotating around your spine. This is going to help you to release tension, to stay mobile. And the simple act of trying to sit up tall like this builds core strength. Good, 1 more. Back to center, extend the arms straight in front of you. Inhale to prepare, exhale to peel your spine forward, rounding. Again, you could have bent knees here. Now pull your belly button back towards your spine and stack back up 1 vertebra at a time. Imagine you're sitting up against a wall. And as you exhale, you peel away from the wall. And then we stack back up against that wall. And let's do 1 more. And beautifully done. We're gonna end with a little Pilates plank. So we're gonna come onto all fours to get nice and aligned. Shoulders right over those wrists. And we're gonna step back into a plank position. But I'm gonna show you how a plank in Pilates can be all the more effective than a traditional plank. So we wanna push the ground away, fill the space between the shoulder blades. That's how you build a strong shoulder girdle. Pull your belly button into your spine and lengthen your lower back so you're not swaying or putting yourself at any danger. And now beam your heart forward between your chest, lengthening the top of your head and out through your heels. Your body should be shaking here with all of those factors involved. If you need to come down to your knees, you're more than welcome to. Or if you want to go to your forearms for your wrists, you can do that too. Hold and breathe. Feel the length and the energy throughout your entire body. This is a full body exercise. 1 more breath. Lower the knees nice and wide. Sit back into a rest pose. Take a nice big breath here. And bring yourself back up to seated. And you're done for the day. I hope you enjoyed this quick beginners or even back to basics workout. Feel free to return to this anytime you wish. And if you want more like this and you want to continue to develop your Pilates practice, be sure to check out our monthly membership where you get access to monthly workout calendars, full-length workouts, a whole workout library, nourishing recipes, community support, and so much more. Click the link and I will see you back on your mat soon.